Good morning, all of you wonderful business partners. My name is Ladina, and I have our wonderful co-host with me, Miss Ashley Evans. We are going to be discussing understanding Meta Business Suite. So, from my point of view, you will be able to see it as a brand new agent because I have um, literally started over on my business. I've been in for 1 year, but one day I just had I don't know, I guess it was a dream. My business was not going the way I wanted to go. So I wanted to create a whole new business page. I tried the whole getting approved with Facebook on changing my name so that I wouldn't lose the followers I had. I had about 230, I believe. Um, they didn't approve me for whatever reason, but I think that was good because when I first started, I didn't do how we all teach now. I did not do invite 10 friends a day. I invited 1,000. And then I did the next day. I think I had like 200 left to invite. And I did that. And I know a lot of my friends on Facebook did not get my invite. So starting over from scratch for me was not a total, it's a loss, but it's not a very big deal to me because now I know my audience. I know what I want to specialize in. So, and then we have Ashley. She has been in for 8 or 9 months.
Um, this month is 8.
8 months. Okay, awesome. And she uses her Facebook to, promote her business so that you guys will see from a seasoned agent how her Meta Business Suite is. So let us get started. I'm gonna share mine first, and then Miss Ashley, will you share yours next?
Yep.
Awesome. There we are. So first and foremost, right before we hit Meta Business Suite, I want to, um, we say, have you announced yourself on Facebook? And I literally, when I say you guys, I am starting over with Facebook, not Instagram, LinkedIn, they're not that big for me. I'm going to stay as it is. But Facebook, I am literally starting over. So I literally made a whole new announcement. And I want to show you guys what I said, and maybe this can help. Of course, ChatGPT helped me come up with what I wanted to say, as long as my amazing accountability partner, Miss Ashley, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I literally we talked every day since I told her. So she has been right there with this whole thing. But this is something like you're announcing on your personal page. This is my little announcement, letting them know that I was Ladina Extravagant Travels, but now I have relaunched to travel with Ladina. There is my Facebook business page. As you can see, I have 20 followers and I really did start over. They have the link if they want to request a quote. I'd highly recommend putting that in there in your invite. That's why we tell you guys to wait to step 3 when you're completely done with all the videos and everything like that before you announce yourself. Because when you announce yourself, you guys, they're gonna come. Like it may not be 30 minutes, it may not be that day, it may not be that next month, but they're coming. So you want to be extra prepared. So that is in there, and then right along is my website. And you guys, I paid for my domain name, and I did build a website previously, but for financial reasons, I wanted to cut some bills. So I bought my domain name, and my website is my pop. So when they click that link, they will have my pop. Now I pay for pop. That's $14.99 a month. And then my domain name, I got that with GoDaddy for $2.99. So this is a little cheaper already, but I created this flyer here with Canva. And this is really telling them what my specialties are. what I specialize in. And it has taken me a whole year to realize what I really want to specialize in. And that's why redoing this, I feel like I have more passion for it. I wasn't going to stop. I just knew I need to go in a different direction because I wasn't gaining the audience I want. There's nothing wrong with booking straight hotels, but I want my budget. Like, I mean, how much we make on commission with just hotels? Nothing wrong with them, but you know, you want to elevate. So this is my announcement. And of course, I did tag people. I prefer tagging your close family and friends. That way it can get onto their pages as well, as you guys can see. And I am not a social media person whatsoever, but I want to show you this insight here. It shocked me because this is not what I didn't pull this off with my other business page. So just starting over, I just launched this, you guys, yesterday. Posting it, you can see 18 hours ago, and I'm already here. So with that being said, it's possible. I just want to show you guys that. So now we can go to my business page. So this is my business page. And now we are going to click, we're going to switch. And I should have Meta Business Suite on the side. So you can get to your Meta Business Suite right here from your Facebook business page. And hopefully if we have time, we will try to schedule a post because National Taco Day, I think that's Wednesday or Thursday. I do have my little agent universe up. So if we do have time, we'll try to schedule a post in Meta Business Suite. But what I want to show you first and foremost, this is your home screen. When you come in, if you have not used Meta Business Suite, your Instagram would not be connected. You will have to go in and connect it. And it's really, really easy. Because all you're going to do is connect it from what your Facebook is. So if you guys have questions about that, you can ask us towards the end. So here's your notifications of your both Facebook and Instagram. I highly recommend if you guys are not in this new Facebook group, I believe it's Travel Engagement Group. I will find it and put it in the chat for you once we're done. But Izzy, she's the one who created it. And it's like you're helping, you know, travel agents. Like we're all in the same agency and we're just helping each other with engagements. So that's I put my little announcement in there and they have helped my business page. So I really highly recommend that. So when you get to inbox, and I don't think I have created it yet, I want to make sure that you guys have a message to go out when someone messages you. I do have it created. So as we always know, people will message, you know, they will message you. I mainly get them on Instagram. I really don't know why. But but let me show you guys how you can, if you hit this little automation button, you can create an automation to where if you get a message in your Facebook Messenger or in your Instagram, it'll already be handled. Now you will get that notification, but when you do this instant reply, the message will already go out for you. You don't have to worry about it. So basically, as you guys seen, I went straight to inbox, went to automation, and then edit automation. And make sure you have it on. And Facebook already has this in there for you. And you just put if you want it on Messenger or Instagram, I put it on both. So this will come up when someone messages me on Facebook or Instagram on my business pages. Now, of course, if it's the client, then go ahead and, you know, finish it out. But at least this will help your numbers on Facebook. It won't be like, okay, she's not responding. Because I don't know how there's a way, but there is on Facebook to where they can see if you are active, like replying to people. I need that to stay on. Okay, so now I'm gonna hit save changes. Now, if you guys want to come in here and play with some more stuff, you definitely can. But I mainly wanted to show you guys the instant reply. Let me see what this frequent asked question is, because I might have did that in the beginning. Yeah, I don't have, let me take that out because I have not played with that. So now let us go to content. Now, of course, you guys know since it's the beginning for me, my content and my insights is going to be a little bit different. But I highly recommend you guys coming in here and checking out your insights on the regular. I say every day, like at the end of the day, when you know you posted a mock booking or whatever like that, that way you'll know what your numbers are working with. So Instagram, even though I post on Instagram, I don't get much reach, and that's okay. But I know people are still looking. I still have family members that are looking. So this is just my Instagram since I've started over. But that's where Ashley is going to come in and she's going to show us her insights. So now you can go to your schedule here. And if you have scheduled posts or anything, it'll be right here. But you can go to planner. And when you click planner, you can schedule your stuff here. You can schedule out on Facebook 70 days from today. So that's a month and maybe almost a week and almost 2 weeks. So if you want to use Facebook, this is the meta business that we're referring to, then use this. It's free. So why not? Which you got, I'm going back to the basics, so and you also can schedule you can schedule your reels, you can schedule your stories, all of those. Now on your stories with Facebook, you can include a link. So if you want to include maybe your website or maybe your inquiry form, include that. Now on Instagram, I know you have to reach a certain amount of followers to get your link to show up. So, and that's okay, but still schedule so that, because people do look at the stories. I believe people look at reels and stories more than they look at posts. So even when you're doing your mock bookings, create them as a story. So now let's go to insights. So of course, this will be the first thing that pops up. And of course, mine is down because I am in the beginning stage, but I wanted to show you guys for the people who are in the beginning stages. And they're like, well, you're already at 3K followers. It takes time. It takes consistency, which I know we all hate that word because I hate it, but it's the truth. It takes consistency. It takes scheduling, like posting on your Facebook business page, posting on your Instagram, whatever you use, posting on them. So this gives you an overview, which this is great. This is like, for me, just launching yesterday. This is a very good number for me, and I expected it. But, and then Instagram, which, I'm not really big on Instagram, but I'm not gonna not leave that out there. I'm still gonna post on there. So you can come in here, look at your results. It's gonna show you, and I like this. It's gonna show you by the days, look like it does like 3 to 4 days. People showing you, Facebook visiting, and then people looking at your Instagram profile. And then here you can see your likes, your followers. Now, audience with Instagram, which normally this shows you that more, it's showing you that more women are on Instagram and that are as my followers personally. Now, normally it gives me an age range, as like you can see it, but it looks like I have to like pull it up there. But once you scroll down, and because I live in Alabama, my top city is where I live, Troy, Brandage. I don't know nothing about Nigeria, but we have the foreign people too who peep our pages. But it does show you that your content. It just shows you like, which you'll be able to see, which I may do another training in about 2 weeks on the same thing. So you guys can see the difference from today and 2 weeks from now. Because you'll be able to see the posts, the stories, the reels, things like that. So it tells you you will have your top performing posts that basically reached a lot of people. And then there's your content. You can look at your content from the insights as well. So that is what I wanted to show you from a beginning point of view. Now, let me stop my share. And Miss Ashley, can you pull up yours? And then after you go into a little detail, we will try to schedule a post if time permits.
Sure, but I'm not showing Instagram because I don't do Instagram.
Yeah,
I
no.
will show you my Facebook. I have an Instagram, but I very rarely use it because I focus on Facebook. The only thing I use Instagram for, honestly, is to do stories because I can put my links in my stories. That's it. I'm going to move some people around here. Okay, so insights on my stuff. So this is a last 28-day report. So in the last 28 days, I've reached 4,734 people. I've had 329 post engagements, 31 new likes, and 41 new followers. My followers in the last month, actually last couple of weeks, have gone up tremendously because of the fact that I am focusing right now on my niche and getting that word out there. I don't necessarily have, I have one post that I've been sharing, but I've also been not sharing that post, but going into groups as myself and just posting that blurb, but I tag my business page in my post, not necessarily sharing the post that I created on my Facebook page. And so my reactions, so this is a more detailed, um, look, nobody unfollowed me, so that makes me feel good. Uh, but here's the comments, the shares, photo views, clicks, and things like that. My content, um, this breaks it down. This is the last 90 days, but you can go in here and do the last 28 days so I can see what maybe it's just gonna take forever. And one thing, like Ladina said, like when you are sharing your stuff, it doesn't mean somebody's gonna go and like your page. Um, it's really it's like a tree, it's like grass, it's like a plant. Like you're literally planting the seed. You don't A tree just doesn't appear overnight. Like you have to plant a seed, you have to water it, you have to, I don't know, some people talk to plants. But you have to like nurture it to make it grow. So if I don't know why this is taking forever, but holy bananas. Um, so keep that in mind. You really have to think about, you know, look at your, so this is like my content. This is where it tells me where, you know, how many people it reached. And you can see like I may not get a lot of engagement. This one, I will say, stuff that I'm posting about my niche is getting a lot of engagement because one, it's a not very touched territory and not a lot of people specialize in it. So, and I'm solely working right now in my backyard. I am focusing on Surprise, Arizona because there is a lot of people here. Um, and so there's some of my posts. Here's this is my one that I share into some groups, and a lot of times I don't share, like I share this post as me but not as my page. So I technically could have a lot more post reach than that. But this is when I became certified as an autism travel professional. My audience, this is one thing to always look at because you can see I'm definitely in the mid 30s to late 50 or mid 50s range for my people. Um, then here's my cities. This is one reason I'm focusing on Surprise because that's my hometown and that's where I'm getting a lot of people. Now, granted, I have some PA people in here because that's where I used to live. Um, but I really am focusing like strictly in my backyard. So Surprise is directly here. Peoria is our next town over. Um, and pretty much all these towns except for Mesa is a lot far east than where I am. Um, but there's also a lot of programs over there. Arizona is actually um, a very good state for somebody with special needs because we have a ton of resources here, which is actually one reason I moved here. So, but yeah, so these are my insights as far as, and then my page. Let me show you that. So then this is what my page looks like through looking at as me as my business. So this isn't looking at um as my personal. So like up here I have my followers and my likes, and then I'll put my links in here that I have. One thing I did do is there's my pictures. I have pinned posts that I have. So I have like my request form here, and then I did a little intro, which is like a face behind um, my business, like who I am. And I'm actually going to post my certificate up there next. But this is stuff that I use from BranchUp because I like their cruise stuff, but that's the only thing I use from BranchUp really. Um, and then so what I'm starting to do is every week post some stuff about, like, right now I'm focusing on autism on the seas because I've been able to gain access to book with them. So I'm working on that. And then I posted about like my own personal trip about my experience on autism on the seas. So I want to do some posts about that and about like the respite time that I received because that's really going to market that actual, like, what I'm actually trying to book with them. Um, what else do you want me to show? And one thing you can always know, like when you're on Meta, if you're not sure what page you're under here, right here, it's going to show who you're replying as. So when you click on that, I can easily go to that and I'm going to reply. It's going to switch me back to me. So this is what it looks. So so you can reply as yourself and not as your business, but you also want to apply it. Reply. Sorry guys, it's 7 a.m. here. I'm a little tired. Reply as yourself and as your business at times. I do know, and we were talking about this on the call yesterday. I know Jody has talked about this when people like your page, how to add them, but I can't get it to work. Sometimes it works, and I forget who said it, but sometimes it works for them and sometimes it doesn't. I can never get it to work, so I don't really worry about it. But yeah, as far as gaining followers, like, you really it's I wish I could find a study that maybe says how many times people will look at a page before they actually start following it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I have so many friends out there that are in network marketing and all of that stuff, and I don't follow all their pages. Not gonna lie, um, because it's a lot, and um, but eventually, like once you look, somebody starts looking at things like, and a lot of times it's based on your content. Like if it doesn't really interest them, they're not going to follow you. Like why follow somebody that doesn't look appealing, I guess is what I want to say. So it's really, putting that time in to your content and not post just to post to check it off your list for the day. Like be intentional with your work and what you do. Um, and that's why, like Ladina said, like this is something she's passionate about. Autism, if you know me, is a huge thing that I'm passionate about. And so people are going to see that in my post. I personally also now started dabbling into the Nextdoor app, and I'm getting followers from there on my Facebook page. So that, because I've been promoting over on that side as well. Um, but just remember, like, this isn't a race. I'm in a I'm in another mentors chat, and I will say Brian did a very good post this morning that he should maybe start sharing in the My Team Horizon Discord, but I'm not going to tell him what to do. um, but it's one of those things like he really, I mean, if you were on the team meeting yesterday, he talked about his story, and really, it's really trusting the process. And we all know when a baby comes out of the womb, it doesn't automatically start running, and you need to learn to crawl first, then to walk, then you start running. And that it is exactly how business is built. Um, so that's my advice um, for here. And just know that if there's one little thing that I disagree with that Ladina said, if things are not going your way with your business, I would definitely not suggest opening a whole new page. But I understand Ladina and her a little impatient, but I'm also going to give her some tips for her other page to get those people onto her new page. Um, and this is, like I said, like even in Brian's post this morning, if your mentor, like I'm not Ladina's mentor, but I am her accountability partner, and I will give her constructive criticism. If your mentor gives you constructive criticism, don't get all bent out of shape about it. They are truly out there trying to help you and help you succeed. It's not us being mean, it's us knowing the process. We've been through the process and we are trying to help you. Um, so especially when it comes to like, I may actually, because I hear a lot of people on trainings or in the chat, like about their Facebook business page, I may actually do a pop-up or a scheduled one because pop-up trainings don't work in my life. Um, I think I may actually do, I thought about this morning, I may actually do a review your Facebook with me, and I will go into your Facebook page and I will critique your Facebook page and I will tell you where you can improve. And you can either A, take it and roll with it, or you can get upset about it. But I'm just there trying to help you because I've done this before. So that is where I'm at. Anything else you want me to talk about? Because I could talk for days. Okay, good, because I'm really thirsty. Thank you.
That was awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was awesome. So is there any questions before I stop the recording?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you guys pay to put ads out there on Facebook?
No, me personally, no, ma'am. But Ashley, you.
I do not, because the way I market, Facebook gives me enough free stuff.
Okay.
Um, some people, I mean, I don't, because I feel like too Facebook has changed with their pricing and things like that. So what used to be $5 is now like $25. And I have a big mouth and I have a lot of friends, so I can do a lot more advertising, word of mouth, than paying. Now I get when you do pay, it goes out. It's as a sponsored ad. Um, but yeah, I don't personally.
Okay. Because in the last month, I think I've spent like $250 on advertising, and I've reached a ton of people, but nobody's biting. So it might not be worth it.
Yeah, no,
Mm-mm.
no, you can still reach a ton of people by just doing it for free. Like my business cards have my QR code on it, which takes people to my Koji, which is the same thing as Popple, Linktree. It's just a different platform. Um, I leave that around. I'm actually in the process of, because of changing my niche, I am in the process of um, making flyers that really focus on the autism travel and the special needs travel. Um, because people, like, I'm getting a ton of feedback that people didn't even realize that was a thing. Like, people did not realize that you can actually become a autism certified travel professional. So I've been getting a lot of positive feedback on that. So, um,
I think
and
that's a
my con
fabulous niche.
yeah, and
That
like my
is,
content, so my
yeah.
content, like right now, my content, I'm not gonna lie. Are we still recording?
Yes, you want me to stop? I can.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it on a recording.
On that note, let me stop the recording. If you have any questions, just drop it in the Discord chat.